Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into IMG Academy Stadium for our second straight night of football here in Bradenton. My name is Ryan Sudol. Welcome. IMG Academy wearing their all-white uniforms, blue numerals. Welcoming Legacy Puerto Rico. This is the team that the previously named varsity program had welcomed for the spring practice for the past few seasons. Head coach Gerardo Rodriguez was an alum here at IMG Academy, played back in the mid-2000s, the 2014 and 2015 season in the early inception of IMG Academy football. Again, a program that has produced 19 NFL players that are currently on rosters playing. Again, big win last night for the state team, winning 54-34. Again, a very back and forth game, but then they would come back against Ida Baker and run away with it in the second half. A lot of scoring, a lot of big plays. And the junior national team that we have tonight looking to get back on the right track after a lightning and rain shortened game last week against the Community School of Naples. Ascenders falling 14-7. The lone score for IMG Academy was a pick six from the big D lineman and the captain, number 97, Noah Kasimi. Again, the Ascenders had just punted before the weather delay began and had pinned Community School of Naples back on the 1 yard line before the officials blew the whistle for the weather alert. And then after about an hour delay, they decided to call the game. And it looks like the Ascenders will begin with the ball. Captain Dino Delacus and Trell Polk back deep for the Ascenders. And the Ascenders looking for another potential clean sweep here for the week, as tomorrow you'll have an opportunity to watch the national team taking on Coronado out in California. That game a 6 p.m. Eastern time kickoff. I believe you can find that on Flow Sports. And actually just getting past some information that the game last week was not officially called. It is currently a suspended game and not a final, so there is a possibility that that game could be concluded later in the football season. This will be Trell Polk fielded at the 5 yard line. Cuts up field, finding a little bit of room, gets up to the 25 before being brought down. And the Ascenders attacking from south to north here in Bradenton. Right to left on your screen to start. Legacy Puerto Rico wearing the all-red jerseys, white numerals and white helmets, and a little bit of blue trim. Quarterback Nolan Downs will lead the offense out. Caden Gold on his left hip. Two receivers out to his left, one to the right. Hard count to start, does not pull Legacy offside. Now the snap, play action. Downs gonna air it out to start, and it is caught. Max Jewett bounces out of his hands and incomplete. And started taking off upfield. And Jewett just could not hold on to it. Bring up 2nd and 10, a well-designed route. Now the snap. Downs this time into the flat, has Ty Plummer, the tight end. He'll pick up about 7 on the play. Bring up 3rd and 3, a very manageable down and distance for IMG Academy. Nice delivery, nice reel in, and then good form tackle. Believe that was Fabian Ramos. And now Gould will get just enough for the first down. So 1st and 10, the Ascenders quickly back to the line of scrimmage, no huddle. Gould, a class of 2029 freshman. Now across the middle, this one is caught. Dino DeLacus across the middle and into Legacy territory. Down to the 36-yard line. And Downs just a beautiful pocket. Took a little bit of a hit, but DeLacus able to get upfield before being taken down by David Davila. First and 10, ball at the Legacy 37-yard line. Play action. This one fired. Jewett secures the football. He's up to the 25 and brought down just shy of the 20 at about the 23-yard line. IMG being very efficient moving the ball downfield here early in the first quarter. Now the snap and a flag will come out. And it looks like it's a false start against IMG, so they'll move it back 5 yards and let them try again. Just a little premature motion. Now the snap, Downs rolls to his right. He has a lot of space on the right side and now looking deep back corner of the end zone. Caught, touchdown, Dino DeLacus from 29 yards out. And the Ascenders strike first. Take a look, and immediately Downs rolls out to his right. Looked like he had some space and wanted to run, and then just fires it and finds DeLacus in the back corner completely uncovered. Andrew Moses. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good. 10:01 remaining in the first quarter, and the Ascenders jump out to a 7-0 lead. You're watching IMG Academy football. Now Moses on for the ensuing kickoff. This one will have an opportunity to be returned. It takes a bounce. IMG has a chance to recover it, but Legacy able to fall on it down at the 20-yard line, and that one took a very advantageous bounce for the Ascenders. So it'll be 1st and 10. Legacy Puerto Rico's offense on the field for the first time. Diego Sela in the backfield, Federico Pareo at quarterback. Double clap hard count. Now the running back gets upfield, and Diego Sela gets a first down on the first play from scrimmage. Not sure if the Ascenders were, again, expecting that movement up the middle. And Sela just finding a hole. And Caden Brewer able to stop the run before Sela could get much further. Pareo takes the snap. Sela running left side. And this time he is met at the line of scrimmage by Jack Schwartz, the sophomore linebacker. Still picks up a nice chunk of yardage, about 4 to bring up a 2nd and 6. One man in motion. Pareo takes the snap. They're going to hand straight up the middle again, and this time those interior linemen shut it down after a gain of about only a yard. It looks like they want to make Diego Sela the workhorse for Legacy Puerto Rico. 3rd and 5, an opportunity for a big stop here for the Ascenders. And a flag is thrown. I believe this is going to be a delay of game as the play clock had gone down to 0. We'll see what the official in the white hat has to say. And it is a delay of game. So 3rd and 5 turns into 3rd and 10. Now the Ascender defense with the opportunity to breathe a little more. 3rd and 10. They're going to take it to the air, looking for the deep ball. And just a little bit too strong. That pass was intended for, I believe, Sergio Saldana. And 4th and 10, this will be a punting situation and a chance for IMG Academy to again double their lead on the next drive. was a little bit of a unique formation, and Gerardo Rodriguez is going to take a timeout. I think there was an extra man on the field, and they weren't quite sure what he was doing, lined up a few yards behind the punter. 7:55 remaining in the first quarter. IMG has a 7-0 lead. You're watching Ascender football. Welcome back. 4th and 10, and Legacy Puerto Rico with their proper personnel out on the field. Matias Davila Torreya on as the punting. Snap gets back, pressure coming. This one corkscrewing toward the sideline, and it is muffed by the Ascenders and recovered by Legacy Puerto Rico. Diego Figueroa able to fall on it, and Legacy will have the ball in Ascender territory. And Polk, you could see, just losing his footing. And there is a Legacy player down at the 50, so the training staff will come out to take a look at him with 7:44 remaining in the first quarter. IMG Academy supports Gatorade's mission to get more athletes into sports. When we all play, we all win. Gatorade is committed to giving millions their chance to get in the game. Together, we can fuel tomorrow. And unfortunately, it does not look like this is just a cramp for the down player, so we will step aside as he is looked at by the medical staff. 7-0, and Legacy will have the ball when we return. You're watching IMG Academy football. So 1st and 10 after the muffed punt. And now Legacy in striking distance after going what looked to be a 3-and-out. And they did get that first down on the initial run from Diego Sela. Now in Ascender territory. Ball at the 46-yard line of IMG Academy. Pareo takes the snap. The run to Sela. There is a flag sitting at the line of scrimmage at the 45. Sela falls forward for about a yard. We'll see what the initial call was. It was a false start against Legacy, so that'll move them back into their own territory at their 49-yard line. So 1st and 15. Then to man in motion, they run a little option play that should be an incomplete pass. And it was a forward pass. Sergio Lopez, just a little bit of a misread on that little quick option pitch. Very close to being a fumble, but much like some of those jet sweep plays, just enough of a forward pass to where if it's dropped, it is an incompletion. And a timeout taken by Legacy Puerto Rico. 2nd and 15 when we get back. As Sender fans, get instant updates on your IMG Academy teams by socializing with us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at IMG Academy and at IMGA Football. Also recently on TikTok as well, some of the student content. And also stay tuned to where you can find daily broadcasts for the IMG Academy football games for home and away games when available. There you see head coach Jeff Pond for the junior national program. Second and 15, Legacy with the ball at their own 49-yard line. Now the snap, play action to Selah. Parejo's going to roll out to his left. Pressure coming, he's able to avoid one. He gets up to about the 40-yard line before spinning out of bounds. They'll mark him shy at about the 43. And looked like he wanted to maybe unleash a pass downfield, but had the speed and able to break contain to the outside and just missing the arms of Brady Golden. Third and 7, and this is one of those distances where if they don't convert on third down here, they might be too far for a field goal and too close to punt it. So we'll see if the offense stays up. And I believe this is going to be yet another delay of game. That is the second delay of game for Legacy. Now Parejo drops, steps up in the pocket. Pressure coming, he's going to keep it himself. He's got an angle, but he can't outrun Massimo Piatelli. And there is a penalty flag down. And it's a personal foul against the Ascenders, so didn't necessarily see where that was on the play, but 15 free yards, and it will keep the drive alive for Legacy and Puerto Rico. First and 10, ball at the 27-yard line of IMG Academy. Legacy trying to tie it up. Pareo able to step up. Again, he's able to get out of the pocket, makes the fake throw, and then finally brought down out of bounds. And Piatelli and another penalty flag. I wonder if this might be in the neighborhood of a late hit, bringing him down after the whistle blew and the player was out of bounds. And it was actually defensive holding.
Takes the ball down to the 18-yard line.
And now Legacy in the red zone.
It is a first and 10 on the 17-yard line.
IMG showing blitz, and they jump a little too early. 5 more free yards. Penalties, absolutely costing the Ascenders on this drive.
This is an encroachment penalty against IMG. Moves the ball downfield to the 12-yard line. First and 5.
First and 5. Pareo takes the snap. They hand to Selah, and he is quickly mauled at the line of scrimmage. And maybe a loss of 1 on the play. Second down, 6 to go. Ball spotted at the 13-yard line.
It is second and 6.
Now Pareo takes the snap. Another delay of game.
There's a flag on the play.
Now that is what the white hat is now showing. It says there's a play clock next to the video board. You gotta watch it. The 3rd delay of game for Legacy.
This is a delay of game penalty against Legacy. Moves the ball back out to the 18-yard line. Still second down. Timeout for a water break.
And this will be the first hydration break of the night. Ascenders leading 7-0, but Legacy on the move. You're watching IMG Academy football. See the beautiful clouds here in Bradenton, Florida, as the sun sets to our west. Yeah, and there is rain in the forecast, but not until later in the 9 o'clock, early 10 o'clock hour. Yeah, not sure what the conversation that Coach Pond is having with the white hat is. And this has been quite the extended break. Senators lined up on the sideline, and Legacy Puerto Rico having a discussion with one of the other officials out about the 30-yard line. All right, looks like there may have been some confusion with some of the jersey numbers and positions. Again, didn't really get any real clarification, so 2nd and 11. Pareo and Selah in the backfield. And a false start. John Burgos jumped just a little bit early.
This is a false start penalty against Legacy Puerto Rico. Moves the ball back to the 23-yard line. It is 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16. Pareo takes the snap. Wants to go to the air. Just fires one up out to the sideline and incomplete.
Rails pass incomplete, intended for Sella. Brings up a 3rd and 16.
Third and 16, opportunity for a big stop for the Ascenders again after the muff punt that allowed Legacy to work the ball into the red zone, and now penalties have brought them back out of it. But an opportunity to equalize. Ascenders defense going to make sure that does not happen. Pareo, designed quarterback run to the left. He's up to the 10. And finally wrapped up and brought down inside the 5. Good enough.
Pareo on the keeper gets inside the 5-yard line, brought down by Piatelli and Schwartz.
Believe that'll be good enough for a 1st and goal.
This is a 1st and goal for Legacy Puerto Rico.
And it was Massimo Piatelli and Jack Schwartz with the takedown ball at the 5. And again, the play clock is running down. They're going to have to burn a timeout. And Coach Rodriguez not too happy. It did take too long in the huddle. 4:41 remaining in the first quarter. Fans, you can wear what the players wear. Go to www.shopimgacademy.com, your official IMG Academy online retailer. So 1st and goal, 4 free downs for Legacy Puerto Rico to try to march it in. Again, the extended delay. And just getting confirmation it was because some of the players on Legacy Puerto Rico were wearing the wrong numbers for their positions. First and goal. Pareo takes the snap, designed run. He tries to get in between the tackles and instead into the arms of Garrett Graham, the big defensive lineman. Size advantage for IMG on that matchup.
Still at the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Now 2nd and goal. This would be a big stop if the Ascenders can keep Legacy out of the end zone. Play clock winding down. They take the snap. They go to Selah, and again, Piatelli quickly through the line and stopping Legacy from advancing the football.
Ball at the 8-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Third and goal, IMG with 2 big stops on first and second down. Let's see if they can do it again. Here on third and goal, Pareo fakes over. They flip this one into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Legacy. The tight end, Logan Grosek. Again, Grosek just slipping out. Pareo flipping it over. Nobody there covering him. I believe it looks like it was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. And they will enforce it on the ensuing kickoff.
Tortorella for the extra point attempt. Pareo will hold.
And the snap is bobbled, and they will have to kick it off and change possession down a point. Happened to the state team last night where their first point after had a bad snap, and IMG was able to overcome it and end up winning last night by 20. But right now it's a 1-point lead for the Ascenders, and they're getting the ball back. 3:05 left in the first quarter. You're watching IMG Academy football. Welcome back. And IMG going to have some ideal field position after the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty enforced after the touchdown. This will be teed up at the Legacy 25. Davila. And Polk will field it at the 25. Finds an aisle and just one to beat. He stays on his feet, and then he's brought down. A nice return. 35 yards for Trell Polk up to the Legacy 40-yard line.
Ball at the 39-yard line of Legacy. 1st and 10 for the Ascenders.
Well, actually spotted at the 39. Downs takes the snap. Handing off, running left side is Sanat.
That's Sena on the carry inside the 25, brought down by Arosa. It's a 14-yard pickup. Called a 15-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Ascenders.
Now Downs fires across the middle, has Plummer, who is going to break through and get into the end zone for the quick score. Touchdown Ascenders.
Touchdown. That's the 24-yard touchdown pass play.
24 yards from Downs to Plummer. And just a beautiful route, and just breaking through the arm tackle of R.J. Rosa.
Moore is the snapper. Anderson the holder, and Andrew Moses for the
Now just awaiting the point after. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and Moses' kick is good. With 2:33 remaining in the first quarter, IMG jumps out to an 8-point lead. It's 14-6 over Legacy Puerto Rico. You're watching IMG Academy Football.
14 and Legacy Puerto Rico 6.
Moses on for the kickoff. And this one fielded back at about the 7-yard line and running around, and unfortunately Fabian Ramos loses his footing on the turf.
That's Fabian Ramos on the return. He's down at the 8-yard line, so Legacy Puerto Rico will have it there, 1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, a lot of green behind the Ascender defense, and we'll try to prevent what happened with Legacy on the last drive, being able to again punch it in after a couple of penalties. First and 10. Pareo takes the snap. Little screen pass to Selah. He'll pick up about 7 on the play to the 15-yard line.
Pass complete to Sellas. Sellas tackled by Alex Berry and Badir Homa. He's down at the 14-yard line. A pickup of 6 at 2nd and 4.
They'll officially give him 6 on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll actually spot it just shy of the 15 to the 14. Play clock winding down. They got to snap it. Now there is a flag immediately at the snap. Let's see exactly what the call was. I think it might have been a little forward motion, and it was in fact a false start.
This is an illegal formation against Legacy Puerto Rico.
Looked like one of the Legacy Puerto Rico players might have been moving forward before the ball was snapped. That'll bring him back to 2nd and 9, so at least they'll get to replay the down.
Second and 9 from the 9.
5 seconds left on the play clock. Send a man in motion. Pareo rolls right. Steps up. He's going to take it himself. And he's got wheels. He gets up to the 20, up past the 30, and takes a huge hit. Caden Brewer wraps him up. Little help from Badir Homa and Piatelli as well, and the first down for Legacy. And the Ascenders need to put a little bit of a spy on Pareo, as he is shown to make some big plays with his feet. Alex Perry also getting in on the action to slow down the Legacy quarterback. Now the snap. Play's broken up. Pareo's going to make something out of nothing. He puts the stiff arm down and finally wrapped up. And a late flag comes in.
Personal foul penalty against IMG.
So after the broken play, it's going to be an extra 15 yards, and again, penalties just hurting the Ascenders.
So this comes in at the end of the play. It'll be 15 yards down to the IMG 41-yard line. 1st and 10 for Legacy Puerto Rico.
First and 10, ball at the IMG 41-yard line. Pareo takes the snap, the hand to Selah. Runs up the middle and quickly planted back at the 40-yard line.
Selah on the carry, across the 40 to the 39-yard line. Brought down by Joe Hargan, and that's the end.
And that is the end of the first quarter. So we will swap sides and go the other way for another 12 minutes before halftime. 14-6, the Ascenders lead. You're watching IMG Academy football. Welcome back, 2nd and 8. Legacy on the first play, looking for the deep ball. IMG tracking it through the air and hanging up, well defended by the Ascenders.
Intended for Michael Ryan, broken up by Alex Perry.
Perry was there in coverage, almost had the interception.
It is 3rd and 8.
Third down, 8 yards to go. IMG defense would love a big stop here. Send a man in motion, play clock winding down. Snap back, Pareo rolls to his right. Cuts back to his left, he's got room. And breaks into the secondary, and he gets a block, springs him free. And on 3rd and 8, a 39-yard run by the quarterback, Federico Pareo. And Legacy going shot for shot with the Ascenders. Again, just that next level speed. Started cutting right, maybe a block in the back on Badir Homa there, but cuts back, and then that last block springs him free. Sergio Saldana lowering the shoulder.
Totoella is on for the extra point. Rosick is the snapper. And Padeo the holder.
Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good. 11:42 remaining in the second quarter. And Legacy bring it back within 1. IMG 14-13 and getting the ball back. You're watching IMG Academy Football. Welcome back. Delacus and Polk back to return. And booted deep. Fielded by Delacus, looking for an open lane. He stays on his feet. He bounces off one, and then finally brought down from behind at about the 40-yard line. Ascenders starting from their 40-yard line. Here you see Delacus just bouncing off. But the Legacy player able to recover. Now the snap. That is Savian Sennett.
Sinai with the carry out to the 45-yard line, brought down by
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4.
And almost causing him to jump offside. Good hard count. Play clock down to 10. Now the snap. Sanat busts through, puts the stiff arm down, stays on his feet, makes another one miss, and then run out of bounds at the Legacy 42-yard line.
Sanat on the carry, pushed out of bounds near the 42-yard line.
For all the east and west, also got north and south, and you saw just the shiftiness. Once he lowered the shoulder and after contact, breaks one tackle. And another with the stiff arm, cuts up, and then finally brought down and pushed out of bounds. Now Downs, play action, fires this one into the flat. Has Caden Gould, who's in, has an opportunity. A flag comes in late, but he's into the end zone for the touchdown.
Pass is complete to Gould for a touchdown. There is a flag on the play.
If it counts, it'll be a 42-yard touchdown pass. And it's going to be a hold against the Ascenders, but it is way down the field. It looks like it's down at the 10-yard line. So they are going to advance it. We'll see if we can see it. Yep, there's the hold. He ripped his shoulder pads right out, and another one even further down. So I think they missed the first one and caught the one a little bit further. Now they're going to mark off the 10 from where the penalty flag was thrown. So
Ball spotted at the 20-yard
on the red zone.
Penalties taken from the spot of the foul. So first and 10 for IMG from the 20.
Now Downs drops, fires across the middle into the end zone for Gould, and incomplete.
Pass into the end zone, incomplete, intended for Caden Gould. Second and 10.
Second opportunity for the Ascenders. Sanat on the right hip of Nolan Downs. It was an equipment check for the receiver. Quick conversation with Dino Delacus. Now Sanat be brought down from behind. He'll pick up about 2 or 3 yards on the play.
Sanat on the carry gets a couple, brought down by Sella and Pedro Rosario. Ball at the 18-yard line brings up a 3rd and 8.
Third down, 8 yards to go. The Ascenders trying not to get stopped before getting into the end zone. Now Downs fires this one across the middle. This time it is caught by Jewett and into the end zone. Touchdown. The sophomore wide receiver gets into the end zone and puts the Ascenders back up by 7.
Moses on for the extra point attempt.
Moses on for the PAT. Backup quarterback. As the holder, snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 9:37 remaining in the half, and the Ascenders back up by 8. It's 21-13. You're watching Ascender football. And so far, every drive has ended in a score. Ascenders had forced a punt for Legacy, but a muff gave the ball back, and they were able to march down the field with the help of a couple of penalties.
R.J. Rosa moved back on the far side as Martinez came out.
Moses will try to get a leg into it. A unique look from Legacy Puerto Rico. This one all the way back to the 7-yard line. And a gang of Ascenders breaks through the defense.
Ramos on the return, brought down by Brewer.
And Fabian Ramos loses his helmet. He'll have to take a play off. And the IMG defense back onto the field, leading 21-13. 9:30 remaining in the half.
The ball is spotted at the 17-yard line. First and 10 for Legacy Puerto Rico.
First and 10, Pareo back on the field after his 39-yard touchdown scamper, and now they'll pitch it out. Selah tries to cut up field. Homa is right there to stop him. Also, Jack Schwartz putting his shoulder in. Dear Homa will get credit for the tackle. And only a 1-yard gain. Pareo, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the shotgun snap. They're going to go to the air. Fires this one, and little off target and behind wide receiver Michael Ryan.
Sergio Lopez brings up a 3rd and 8.
And the Ascenders defense has been susceptible to big plays on 3rd down. They're going to look to avoid that and force Legacy off the field. Pareo takes the snap, looking to go to the air, rolls to the right, and he's going to keep it to himself. He slides and gives himself up just shy of the line to gain.
The 27-yard line.
Very close to being a potential penalty, but with the speed that he was going, there was really nothing the IMG defender could do.
At the 26, shall we? It's 4th and 3.
4th and about 2 yards to go. And it looks like they might bring their punting unit out. Yeah, and they don't want to give IMG this short a field. Play clock only 5 seconds. And he gets the snap off, and booming punt. And there is going to be a block in the back against the Ascenders. Flag comes out about the 47-yard line. looks like it may have been.
A block in the back.
It was a block in the back.
IMG.
So what would have been great field position gets a little tougher for the offense, but and so far 8 points is the biggest lead that the Ascenders have had. Started out 7-0 and then 14-6 and now 21-13. Now the snap. Running straight up the middle. Close to the line to gain. And they are going to move the chains. And it is Savian Sanat.
Brought down by the lineman formerly known as Abraham Ayala.
Nolan Downs, a little over 7 minutes remaining in the half. Rolling to his right. Looking downfield, he's going to keep it himself and takes a nasty hit, and he is brought down by Diego Sela, the running back. Playing a little defensive back as well. Downs will pick up 2 on the play. Play action. Downs looks downfield. Steps up again and takes another nasty hit. Gets close to the first down marker.
Downs on the carry. Gets taken down at the 47-yard line.
And he loses his helmet, so I believe this is Blake Anderson. So 3rd and 2, and it looks like a timeout on the field.
Therabody is proud to be an official recovery partner of IMG Academy. Therabody offers an ecosystem of percussive therapy and pneumatic compression products and solutions that help our student athletes perform better, recover faster, and manage pain.
The IMG public address announcer Art Ross taking care of some of the sponsored reads for us. And 5:45 remaining in the half. And 3rd and about a yard. Running up the middle. It's going to be enough for the first down. Anderson hands it off. And Nolan Downs back onto the field after the mandatory playoff for losing his helmet. 1st and 10 from the Legacy 45. Shotgun snap. Downs going to go back to the air. Steps up in the pocket. Time to throw. He's got Sanat. Catches it at the 35, and just one man to beat. He is tripped up. Brought down at the 25, but a nice little bailout throw from Nolan Downs to Savian Sanat. Rolling out to his left and then just has to adjust his body. Sanat makes the catch and picks up about another 10 yards, but tripped up by R.J. Rosa. And there was a hold a little bit down the field, so it'll come back. It'll be first and about a yard, maybe a little less. So a net gain of 9 with the holding penalty. Again, the yellow flags hurting the Ascenders on both sides tonight. Sanat runs up the middle, dragging defenders with him, gets the first down, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Looks like the rain may have started to fall a little bit here in Bradenton. A little bit of a sprinkle. This was in the forecast. And we'll just see how the slick conditions go as Caden Gould.
Pass complete to Caden Gould. Sella with the tackle. Ball at the 16-yard line. It'll be 11. First and 10 for the Ascenders.
So first and 10 for IMG Academy. Now the snap, Downs fires this, Gould again. And still on his feet into the end zone, touchdown, good as gold. And a flag comes out about the 10-yard line. And it is going to be against the Ascenders, and the wind absolutely whipping from east to west across the field. Again, just a little bit of a cell right over us, expected to stop probably by the time halftime is over. Now the snap into the end zone, touchdown. Gould gets into the end zone. And the Ascenders now with their biggest lead of the night. It's 27-13. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good with 3:45 remaining. In the first half, the rain coming down hard. No lightning though, so we will continue to play on. Ascenders lead it by 15. You're watching IMG Academy football. And this one will slip through the Legacy player's hands and go out for a touchback. First and 10 for Legacy. And you can hear the Ascenders getting pumped up on the sideline. 3:45 to go in the half. Running right side, that is Michael Ryan trying to get out wide, and the rain continues to pick up. Just a mega cell here in Bradenton. And a penalty flag flies. And the Ascenders starting to get pumped up on the field. Just under 3 minutes remaining in the half. Now the snap, we'll see how the weather affects Legacy on offense. They try to go in between the tackles and to no avail. And a helmet comes off and there is some pushing and shoving. I believe that was Jovian Cruz. And it was a personal foul against IMG. And apologize, our field mic had to be brought in because of the rain, so hopefully you can hear a little bit of the noise on the sidelines and some of the announcements here in stadium from our field cameras. Ball at the 33-yard line for Legacy. First and 10. Now the snap, running left side, and a huge hit. The boom is laid down by Piatelli. He has been a force on defense tonight. And Pareo just absolutely nowhere to go. Now under 2 minutes to play. Second down and 8 to go. 90 seconds left in the half. And they try to go up the middle again and brought down. So a penalty against Legacy, so it'll be 2nd and 13. Now the snap. Running left side, the ball is loose, and it is almost picked up by IMG. Instead, it goes out. It might stay with Legacy. We'll see where they scooped it up. And IMG saying they have it. First and 10, IMG with less than a minute to get one more in. Sanat jumps over the pile, gets down to about the 11. And a first down for Savian Sanat. 42 seconds and counting. Now the snap. Downs fires across the middle. And incomplete. .26 seconds left on the clock. Now the snap. Downs the hand to Sanat. Running right side, puts the stiff arm down, shoves him off. Fights forward, gets to about the 10-yard line. And 16 seconds to go, and I believe IMG will take a timeout with one left. Ascenders would love to go up one more. Again, they will kick off to begin the second half. Downs takes the snap. Running up the middle, Sanat fighting forward, gets down inside the 5. Might be enough for a first down. And IMG will take a timeout with 9 seconds to go. Rain starting to ease up a little bit, as is the wind. 4th and 1, Nolan Downs takes the Ascender offense back onto the field with 9 seconds to go. They could still get a first down, and it looks like they do have one timeout remaining. Downs takes the snap, the hand, Sanat fights his way forward and plows into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Ascenders make it 34-13 with 4 seconds remaining. Now on for the point after. And the slippery turf. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up. And the kick is good. 4 seconds remaining in the first half. We're almost there as we approach 8:40 local time. Ascenders leading 35-13. You're watching IMG Academy Football. So if there is an opportunity for this ball to be returned, this could be the final play of the half. We'll see what Moses decides to go with, and it will just be a little pooch kick and fielded. And then just trying to get out of bounds. It looks like he will with 1 second remaining. And that will be the half, so we go in. Ascenders leading 35-13 after they start to turn it on as the half progressed and the rain came down. Again, Ascenders lead by 22. We'll take about 20 minutes for halftime and come back with the final 24 minutes of play. You're watching IMG Academy Football. Welcome back. The rain has finally slowed up here in Bradenton. Ryan Sudol with you for the second half of IMG Academy Junior National taking on Legacy Puerto Rico. They ended the half with 3 straight scores and lead Legacy 35-13. However, Legacy will get the ball to begin the second half. This one fielded at the 10. Again, the turf going to be a little slippery. Trying to get forward, falls up to about the 32-yard line. Again, for the Ascenders, and scores getting spread out nicely. It started with the Dino Delacus 29-yard touchdown catch, and then one to Ty Plummer, then Max Jewett, Caden Gould, and Xavier Sanat, ending it right at the end of the first half with about 4 seconds remaining. IMG able to capitalize on a late turnover. Now 1st and 10. Running right into the arms of Caden Brewer. Selah. And he was the workhorse along with the quarterback Pareo.
Ball at the 35-yard line, a pickup of 3 at 2nd and 7.
Also Galib Quadrado. Scoring the first touchdown for Legacy, and then Pareo getting the second, a 39-yard run on 3rd and 8. Now 2nd and 7. Now the snap. Ball goes down to the turf. Pareo's going to keep it himself and steps out of bounds before taking a licking from Massimo Piatelli.
Pareo on the keeper goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line.
Just after 9 o'clock local time here in Bradenton, we believe the rain has ceased for the rest of the night, at least we hope. Temperature down to 76 degrees here in Bradenton. And a false start against Legacy, so that'll move him back 5 yards and bring up a 1st and 15. Now I think there might be a discussion as to if it's a false start or maybe drawn off by the IMG defensive line.
Moves the ball back to the 37-yard line, still 1st down.
Loss of 5 brings it back to the 37, 1st and 15. And the clap count and a quick takedown.
That is Rosado up the middle, brought down by
Jackson Shodine just quickly into the backfield. And now a 2nd and long for Legacy.
on the play. Back to the 36-yard line. It is 2nd and 16.
Now the snap, play action. Pareo rolling to his right, has to get rid of it and almost intercepted. Trell Polk was tracking it down and just falls in front of him. And now 3rd and 16 with 10 minutes to go. Now the snap, Pareo drops. A little bit of a hold, and that's going to be an intentional grounding. As Brady Golden was bearing down on Pareo, he just throws it at his feet. And that is probably going to be a loss of down and yardage. And the holding is declined. So this will be a punting situation and a chance for IMG to go up big. They are currently up by 22. Again, if they get up by 35, it will be a running clock for the remainder of the game. Fourth and 16, Polk standing at about the 34-yard line of IMG. The snap goes back, and it slips through the punter's hands, and he just has to fall on it. The Ascenders come up with it on a very short field. As Shoden able to scoop it, and an extremely short field. And again, that's where the rain-soaked turf kind of gets to you. Ball just slipping through the punter's hands and wasn't able to recover and get it downfield. Nolan Downs back on. In shotgun, Sonata on his right hip. Delacus to the near side. I believe that's Jewett and Gould out wide to the left. Now drops, Downs, fires this one deep across the middle. Pressure coming down and incomplete. And there is a penalty flag.
This is a holding penalty.
And it was holding against the Ascenders, so 1st and 20. Now Downs takes the shotgun snap, play action to Sanat, throws the block down, trying to get there and just a little too far in front of Delacus. And that'll bring up 2nd and 20.
Brings up a second down.
Now the snap whistle goes.
There is a flag.
And it's encroachment against Legacy.
This is an encroachment penalty against Legacy Puerto Rico. Moves the ball to the 28-yard line. Still second down.
So 2nd and 20 turns to 2nd and 15. Penalties going back and forth for both sides. Downs takes the snap. Rolls left. Looking deep downfield, trying to get into the end zone and tripped up. No flag.
Downs' pass intended for Jewett near the goal line. Third down.
Jewett, I think, maybe wanted a pass interference, does not get the call. On 3rd and 15, but looked for the Ascenders to go back to the air. Downs drops, has time, looking deep again into the end zone, and just outside of the reach. And that was intended for Gould, looking for his 2nd touchdown. Again, they've been taking deep shots into the end zone. Downs the offense will stay on the field. Jewett will swap to the near side. And now Sonata on the left hip of Downs. Firing across the middle, it is caught. This time it is Dino Delacus on the crossing route, enough for the first down and down inside the 10. Saw Downs with all the time in the world. And Delacus almost losing that, but able to truck the defender over and get the Ascenders to 1st and goal. Now the snap, the hands, not running left side. No, it's Downs who kept it. Fooled everybody except for Legacy. And a big TFL for Legacy Puerto Rico. I believe that was Sergio Perez.
Ball back at the 16-yard line. 2nd and goal.
So 2nd and goal from 16 yards out. Eight minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Now the snap, Sanat finds a hole up the middle, lowers his shoulder, stays on his feet, still working his way forward, gets up to about the 5-yard line, and progress is stopped.
We'll see where they spot the forward progress. Hit by a wide variety of defenders. This will be 3rd and goal from the 5.
Senders quick back to the line. The hand to Sonata again. He stops in the backfield and then finally gets his way forward, fighting for the end zone. And he's going to be just shy. And 4th and goal from the 1. You have to imagine the Ascenders are going to try to punch it in. Next week, Junior National will be on the road. 7:30 kickoff next Friday at Manatee and the Hurricanes. Now Downs and Sanat in the backfield. Downs the hand to Sanat, and he bumbles forward into the end zone, and he's got his second straight score. Again, a little bit of a high snap. Sanat just needed 1 yard, lowers his shoulder, and breaks the plane and falls into the end zone.
Moses for the extra point attempt.
Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. 42-13, the Ascenders are pulling away from Legacy Puerto Rico. 6:38 remaining in the third quarter. You're watching IMG Academy football. Next Thursday, also the IMG Academy State team will be right back here at IMG Academy Stadium, taking on Bayshore, literally across the street from campus. The Ascenders playing at Bayshore the last couple of seasons. This will be the first time that they will come into IMG Academy Stadium, as this one skips through. And running backwards. And progress stopped and brought down. Should give him about the 12-yard line, I believe. Again, we mentioned tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern time. You can watch the IMG Academy national team ranked in the top 5. Depending on where you look, they are the #1 team in the state of Florida. They will be taking on Coronado in Orange County, California. And then back in the Sunshine State, just not at home, next Friday at Mandarin. Mandarin currently one of the top 30 teams in the state of Florida. Currently beating Bradford at a neutral non-district game, but Mandarin Mustangs out of Jacksonville will be welcoming one of the top-ranked teams in the state and nation. Handoff, Selah gets a few, bring up second down. And thank you for spending your Friday night with us. Located next to campus, the Legacy Hotel at IMG Academy is a contemporary boutique hotel with countless amenities and the Icon Eatery and Bar available for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Enjoy ultimate convenience and proximity to campus, as well as local area attractions, top-rated beaches. Visit imglegacyhotel.com to reserve your stay. Apareo fires this one. That's going to be incomplete. Otherwise, an opportunity for the scoop and score. Third down, 7 yards to go. Send a man in motion, play clock. ball skips back to Pareo. He's going to keep it himself and tries to bounce to the outside and get the first down. He will, but he takes a nasty hit going out, and that is going to be a penalty on Javier Houston de la Cruz. Yeah, and the ball takes the bounce. Pareo able to escape the pocket. And then looks like he was giving himself out, and just no need for that extra hit.
This is a personal foul penalty against IMG. Moves the ball out to the 43-yard line, a first down for Legacy.
And penalties keeping Legacy alive. And this will be our second to last water break, the first of the second half. IMG leading Legacy Puerto Rico by 29. It's 42-13. You're watching IMG Academy football. First and 10 after the hydration break. Now the snap. Selah tries to go up the middle, and to no avail. He'll be stopped after a gain of about 2. He'll get to the 45-yard line. Badir Homa with the takedown at the just in front of the line of scrimmage.
Ball at the 45-yard line. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. IMG defense looking for a big stop. They got to keep an eye on Pareo. And now looking for the deep ball, lets it fly, and coming down with it. Unbelievable catch by Michael Ryan. And they gave Pareo just enough time, and again, it was covered great in the secondary, but somehow Ryan able to come down with it. See, Pareo just has enough time and just steps up, lets loose, and somehow, even with Trell Pope draped all over him. Again, great coverage, but Pareo put it where only Ryan could get it. Now trying to bounce to the outside is Pareo, and he is brought down, and a flag. It's either going to be in the neighborhood of a hold or potentially maybe a horse collar, and it is going to be a hold. So, again, the penalties hurting Legacy.
Spotted back at the 38-yard line, still first down.
First and 20. Legacy not doing themselves any favors. Again, they trail by 29. If they allow IMG to score again, it will enact the running clock for the remainder of the game. Looking for the potential deep ball again. This time it looks like he maybe adjusted his throw. And that was intended for Logan Grosick.
Piatelli in on coverage. Second down.
And looks like it's clear skies for the remainder of the night. Second and 20 for Legacy. Now Pareo steps back, tries to run up, and then quickly swarmed by Brady Golden and a few other ascenders.
Pareo on the keeper. Brought down by Shuden, Homa. Noah Cassimi and Brady Golden.
You hear public address announcer Art Ross crediting the other IMG defenders. Third and long for Legacy. They will spread out wide. Pareo drops. Looking, fires toward the sideline. It is caught, but then Trell Polk quickly to the ball. And the receiver, Sergio Saldana, making the catch, but it's not going to be enough. But this is that neighborhood where they might be too far for a field goal, too close for a punt. We'll see. Looks like they are bringing on a different unit. Pareo staying on the field. And they are going to attempt a field goal. I've got a feeling they're going to have to burn a timeout, and that is what Coach Gerardo Rodriguez will do. 2:02 remaining in the third quarter. And Legacy trying to get 3 extra points on the board, and they'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching IMG Academy Football. This will be a 47-yard attempt. The snap is back. The hold is down. The kick is up and wide, left and short. So IMG will get the ball, and Legacy will, again, have to retreat to the sideline. Now IMG with a chance to speed this game up. Under Armour is proud to outfit IMG Academy Football in the world's most innovative uniforms and training gear. Visit UA.com today to see Under Armour's full range of performance apparel. First and 10. Downs and shotgun. Now they take the snap. This one out to Gould, who is tackled by the shoestring, and he'll pick up maybe a yard on the play, maybe 2. So 2nd and 8 now. Again, just that little quick swing pass got Gould out, but could not get north and south in time. Now the snap. Now Sanat finds a hole. Gets the first down, still on his feet, fighting. And he'll get the first down up to the 37-yard line.
On the carry to the 37-yard line. Espina and Julian with the tackle. 1st and 10 for the Ascenders.
.60 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Five seconds on the play clock. And the snap just gets out in time. Pressure coming, Downs fires deep. Almost getting DeLocus in stride. That'll bring up a 2nd and 10.
It is 2nd down.
3 seconds left on the play clock, and they're probably going to take a delay of game, and they will.
There's a whistle that came in just before the snap.
And 2nd and 15.
This is a delay of game penalty against IMG. Moves the ball back to the 32-yard line. Still 2nd down.
Now the snap. The hand, Sanat lowers the shoulder, gets into the 2nd level. He's to the 40, 30, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Ascenders. 68 yards, no flags. And apparently I was wrong. There is a flag late, deep down the field. And the Ascenders, Ty Plummer saying no flag. And the touchdown will stand, 68 yards for Savian Sanat, and his 3rd straight touchdown. And that should start the running clock. .13 point after pending. Snap is high and back, and it is blocked and will go out, but still a 35-point advantage for the Ascenders, 48-13. You are watching IMG Academy football. And the running clock is going. This will probably be essentially an untimed kickoff. We'll see if they actually let them get it off. And they are going to let the kickoff go. And just as I say that, we'll swap sides and re-tee it up on the south 40-yard line. We go to the fourth quarter as Senders up by 35. You're watching IMG Academy football. So Moses has it teed up at the 40. This one sent deep and will go out of bounds, and it'll be an illegal procedure. So 35 is where Legacy will get the ball. So maybe one drive remaining for each team. Again, the clock does not stop on incomplete passes or going out of bounds. The clock will only stop on a coach's or an official's timeout.
It'll be 1st and 10 there.
First and 10 for Legacy, 11 minutes remaining in the game. Now the snap, play action. Pareo looking deep downfield. He has a man, and it is caught. What a catch by Sergio Saldana. Right on the money, Pareo.
Saldana down at the 37-yard line of IMG. A 1st and 10.
And an absolute dime of a throw for the highlight reel for number 5 of Legacy and his wide receiver, Sergio Saldana. And Federico Pareo has shown many flashes tonight. He's listed on the roster as a quarterback / wide receiver, and he's got that wide receiver speed as well. Now the snap. Pareo running to his left, being chased down and evading a diving Aaron Crutcher, and then finally taken down out of bounds. It should be enough for the first down.
That's Caden Brewer. Elvis Harrison also in on the play.
Brewer and Harrison in for the tackle on that far sideline.
1st and 10.
Clock ticking down to about 9 minutes remaining. Pareo takes the snap, fires this one to the sideline, and there you see the slippery turf sniper.
Complete intended for Saldana.
getting Saldana. So 2nd and 10. Now the snap, Pareo. Rolling right, steps up, fires to the sideline, and almost intercepted. Is it caught? And they're going to say it was caught. It looked like it may have possibly been intercepted, but coming up with it was Legacy.
Dylan Martinez with the reception.
What a takeaway as Dylan Martinez was able to come up with it.
This is 3rd and 1.
So 3rd and 1. Pareo awaits the shotgun snap. Rolling left, nowhere to go, and now he's got some open green space. There is a flag in the backfield. He's going to get into the end zone, but it is definitely coming back. And we'll see what the white hat calls, and he's waving everybody back.
This is a holding penalty against Legacy, so this will come back.
And then I think I heard the official say a dead ball penalty for spiking the ball. And this is not something that you have in the playbook, a 3rd and 26 back at the 41-yard line. So on top of the holding, another 5 yards for the spike and the unsportsmanlike.
It is 3rd and really long.
Third and 26. See if Legacy airs it out. Now the snap, play action. He's going to roll to his left. Pressure coming down, and it is slipped, and it's somehow caught. Might be enough for the first down. Another nice completion. Getting up to Saldana.
That's the 25-yard pass play.
And it is going to be just shy. It'll be 4th and 1.
It is 4th and a long one for Legacy.
Now the snap. Pareo just needs 1 yard. Setting up the pass, looking. Has his tight end, and it's incomplete. He drops it.
Rayo's pass into the end zone, incomplete, intended for Grosick.
Looking for Logan Grosick, and just can't complete it. 4.5 minutes to go. This should be the final drive of the game.
At their 16-yard line.
And run down the schedule for you yet again next Thursday night back here at IMG Academy Stadium as the Ascenders welcome the Bayshore Bruins. Our director, Zach Ritchie, a alum. So we will be back kickoff 7 o'clock right here next Thursday. And then Friday, the crosstown rivalry. The other team in Manatee County, the junior national team, taking on the Manatee Hurricanes. And that night you can also stay tuned to the IMG Academy social media channels for where you can watch the national team taking on Mandarin up in Jacksonville. 1st and 10. Firing down and intercepted. Blake Anderson coming in the backup duty and just a little off balance on the throw, and jumping the route was Legacy. And they'll get the ball back and have an opportunity to put more points on the board. They have yet to score so far in the second half.
Ball spotted at the 24-yard line. This will be a 1st and 10 for Legacy.
And they will stop the clock for a timeout. And Legacy will take it. We'll take it with them. Probably the last one of the night. 2:31 remaining in the game. Legacy looking to get some more points on the board before heading back to Puerto Rico. You're watching IMG Academy Football. Welcome back. They put 2:40 back on the clock. Maybe time for 2 or 3 plays. Pareo fires to the sideline. This one is caught. Michael Ryan, another big reception for Legacy. And they are going to continue to wind the clock, even though IMG with 3 timeouts, Legacy with 1 remaining. Now the snap, Pareo steps up in the pocket, has some open green, looking for the end zone, and does he break the plane? He does. Legacy get another score with time winding down, and this will probably, again, end the game with the setup for the point after. But 48-19, again, the running clock does not stop once they get back within the 35-point threshold. And they're going to go for 2. Now the snap, Pareo fakes it, and he is going to be ripped down. And ending the game would be Vaughn Thompson, the sophomore defensive back. So 48-19 the score, and that will wind the clock down, and the teams will line up. Probably not enough time to set up for the kickoff.
We thank you for coming out tonight. Look forward to seeing all of you next Thursday. September 18th at 7 p.m. is your Ascenders.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that is your final score. IMG Academy, the Junior National Ascenders 48, Legacy Puerto Rico 19. Again, 3 games next week between Thursday and Friday. And don't forget, you can watch the national team on Flow Sports tomorrow night. The national team playing in California against one of Las Vegas's top teams in Coronado. That a 6 p.m. Eastern kickoff. For everybody here at IMG Academy, we hope you enjoy the broadcast. If you're an Ascender fan, we know you enjoy the outcome. Final score again, 48-19. The Ascenders win. For everybody here at IMG Academy, my name is Ryan Sudol saying good night and so long from the Sun Coast.